Hey all, welcome to week 3. I am really very excited about this week because this is the week that you are going to actually read articles and research about one of your diversity topics. That is your choice. So this is very exciting and we are almost halfway through the semester also, right? So let's look at things that are due this week. What we have this week is our discussion board. So the number of points for the discussion board is 50 points, which is again related to your research topic. So basically you will choose a research topic and I'll show you the resources. You're going to choose two opposing views or two different perspectives that you're going to explore about it. Two articles. This should not be blogs or news reports. You're choosing articles corresponding to the perspectives that you chose. You're going to put those articles in APA citation format. There are online APA generators. I have also given you a resource and I will show you that too. And then you have to think about a good setting where you will do your observations, the field notes. So this is what it is. You have 4 major assignments: cultural autobiography, argument analysis, field notes, and synthesis paper. The synthesis paper is actually a culmination of all the other 3. So what happens is you choose a research topic. Let's say I chose healthcare and I want to talk about diversity in healthcare. I can go to a hospital and do an observation. You would have to do 4 hours, 2 hours each, or however you want to split it, 1 hour. You have to do a total of 4 hours. You do not have to interact with anybody. You do not have to do anything. You just have to observe that setting related to your topic. So that is why you are also going to think ahead, since this is a summer semester, is where would you be doing your observations. We do not have enough time to get a lot of permissions from nonprofit and all of those things. So I want you to be thinking about this. And then for identifying the location and about 10 points to explaining what are you going to be observing. Maybe I'll be observing what language, or maybe I'll be observing what ethnicity, maybe I'll keep a count on what's happening and all of those things. So this is for your 50 points. Spelling errors and all. So this is going to be a lengthy, not very lengthy, but at least a very thoughtful discussion board. Okay, so let me show you the resources that you're using. You're going to use the same resources for the argument analysis also. So basically same resources for 2 assignments and you're getting different points for those assignments. Okay, so I am going to, okay, so as you go down on your folder, you are going to see that there is a subfolder which has accessing library database and APA resources. So when you click how to do a remote login, how to access library database, interlibrary loan is completely free service for all faculty, students and staff, in which you can request articles free, of course. So those are really great too. And then the APA guide, which is your Purdue one. So I'm going to minimize this. Here are your different resources. I am not going to use the drawing tool because it seems to create, hang this video for some reason. So here are different diversity topics that have been done in the past in different sections. So I actually gave you a list. You are welcome to choose any one of them or you can choose your own. Now, if you choose your own, please get it approved. You can post it on the course question discussion board and get it approved. But here are the different topics. You're welcome to choose a topic that you want over here. We go back. And then you have your instructions, which I'll open in a minute. You have your rubric. You have a good example. I also gave you an outline, sample outline if you want to use it, or you can do it on your own. Here is a good paper example and I also put a bad example so you can see all the different kinds. I am first going to open up the instructions. So as you can see that these are the 7 things that you're looking for each piece. What is the research question? What is the hypothesis? What is 3 instances of statistical data? What are the 2 ways you would improve credibility if you were doing it? should the findings be used to modify law, and then your personal opinion and your positioning, how it influences it. It's going to actually become clear when you look at the rubric. So here is for Article 1, it has to be a scholarly article or no credit. Research question and hypothesis, 3 statistics, explain where they came from and if they are worthy or credible. 2 things to improve credibility, if the finding should modify law, your personal opinion, do you agree or disagree, and how, why, and then analyze your positioning. So those are the things that you talk about, and then very end of it is basically talking about grammar and spellings. And APA citation, this one really needs APA. So you're basically getting APA citations 10 points here, and then you are also getting points in your discussion board right over here. So let me look at the example of it. So this was ethnic groups face disparity in insurance and healthcare access. So as you can see, this was first talking about just an introduction and how they'd find out. And here is the first article they used. Research question, your hypothesis, then the statistical data and where it came from, and then analysis of the statistical data, is it believable or not believable, and they said not completely believable because of the various limitations. Then you had the analysis, I believe that the findings can be used to modify law, so this is where it comes up over there. Personal response, and then in the same area in the personal response it also talk about relation for the positioning as to how you analyze, and the same thing is done for. This is a really good format if you want to follow this format for your article argument analysis. So what are we doing this week? And here is your Dropbox. So first thing, you are choosing a topic. You have the discussion board. So the discussion board, whatever you're doing in the discussion board, everything that you're doing, you're going to be using for the assignment. So your discussion board, you're going to think about 2 perspectives, you're going to have your 2 articles. So those things will be ready for you when you start writing your paper. And this is also another way that if something is amiss in the articles, or if it's not credible or anything else, you can get that checked from me, because you don't want to lose all those points. And then field observation, which is your week 4, you already have the location and things identified. So that also helps a lot. And then you're actually doing the assignment, which is for 150 points, is your argument analysis. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask and put it on the first question discussion board.